My first guest is an award-winning Irish actor who's lit up the big screen in some of Hollywood's hottest movies. From Harry Potter to Star Wars, he has won rave reviews and fought off everyone from werewolves to the Rebel Alliance. And so tonight we are really looking forward to finding out how he still managed to get his ass handed to him by Peter Rabbit. Would you please give it up for Mr. Domhnall Gleeson!
I love that song.
You love it. It's almost like we knew you loved it and we played it.
Dandy Warhols love it. Brilliant.
And of course, we've made a bit of an effort for you. What do you think?
I did not know this was a Valentine's Day special.
Nor me.
I would not have agreed to come on had I known that. No? I'm very nervous.
Does that change your mind?
Yep.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're a romantic man. You look like a...
What are you basing that on?
I'm sort of basing it on that little twinkle in the eye.
Oh.
Yes?
Yeah.
No?
This has got weird real early.
It's about to get a lot weirder.
Yeah, OK, good. Yeah, I think so. It's important to let people that you love know that you love them, probably, yeah.
I'm loving the body language there. The body language is just going, dear God, stop talking about love. But you are a man who likes to launch a show on Valentine's Day. We've got to talk about your new show.
Yeah.
Which is...
Alice and Jack, it's called. It's about two people called Alice and Jack. And...
Controversially?
Yeah. And it's set over 15 years. They meet in their 20s, late 20s, on a dating app. And they're not quite ready for love, and then we follow them over 15 years as their love kind of destroys them and the people around them, but also is the only thing that they can live for. So it's quite an epic sort of love story, and it's got amazing other actors in it.
Yes, there are other actors. You got the amazing Andrea Riseborough.
Yeah.
And we also have Aisling B in it as well, who's going to be coming out very soon to join us. So.
Yeah.
What's the relationship between you guys? Is it a love triangle or not, or what?
Because myself and Andrea's characters wash in and out of each other's lives over these 15 years and try to be together and can't, they try to be apart. And one of the people that my character tries to be apart with is this beautiful character played brilliantly by Aisling. And things get really serious. There's lots of life stuff happen with that couple. And then Andrea comes back in and absolutely screws everything up for everybody. But that's love sometimes. We're ready for this, aren't we?
This is that. So essentially, do you do the dirt on poor Aisling B? Is that where we're going with this?
Don't. I mean, yes, I do. Yes, yeah. No, that would be a spoiler. No, it's actually interesting because it's you know, people make mistakes in life, and I think
we do.
Yeah, and I think in romance and all the rest of it, there's particularly in rom-coms and stuff, there's good people and bad people, and the truth is that good people really mess up other good people sometimes. And it doesn't mean you're a bad person your whole life, but it means you can do some bad stuff. And I think it's really interesting stuff. I love the show.
We have a little clip of you stuck in the middle of all this.
It's been 2 years.
200 years.
I think that I just thought that your life had just stood still without me.
What percentage of the days since I've known you have you thought about her?
I've been in love with someone for 15 years. We've never managed to stay in a romantic relationship.
She's in love with you, you idiot.
Life just isn't tidy.
It's exhausting, isn't it? Being in love.
If I could be with anyone in the world, I would be with you.
So we'll chat a little bit more about this whenever we bring Aisling out.
Great, yeah.
I have to let you know this, that my two boys sent a message. They're 5 and 8. You are such a big deal in our house. Peter Rabbit, Harry Potter, Star Wars Lego on the PS5.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, they said that if you ever want to play for Man United, they're building a statue to you in the garden because you've done the full sweep.
I'm more of an Aston Villa man, but that's fine. Yeah. Sure. I mean, that's very, very sweet. That's lovely. Tell them I said hello.
But when you look at all of those things, I mean, all those different projects, do you ever, take a second to realise all the amazing stuff you've done? Because I think the last time we spoke was when you were promoting Star Wars in London.
Yeah. That was really intense. That was like a very, very full-on experience that I'm not sure I was quite. Not that I wasn't ready for it, but it changed things for a while in terms of just what it's like to walk down the street, and I wasn't fully ready for that. But careers ebb and flow, and things get really manic for a while and then can ease off, and you can feel a little bit more like a real person. And so I'm just trying to enjoy whatever part of that I'm in at the moment. But I'm very proud to have been in. It matters to me that I've been in good things, that I've been a part of good things. I'm very proud of that. And then the aim is to try to not let that slip away and trying to keep. I'm hungry. I'm desperately ambitious. I need more. I need more. So there's this feeling.
And that's the clip we'll use.
Yeah. No, yeah. You want to just keep. You want to keep trying to make good things.
I mean, so you say, I think you've always chosen impeccably the stuff that you've done and played it so nicely. Is there anything that you've got your eye on that you think maybe that's something that would be nice to play at some point?
It's never really like a thing. It's more the people you want to work with. I think if you work with the great people, great work will tend to follow, and you can just be a part of it. I think that's a big thing. So, yeah, there's lots of amazing people I'm very, very eager to work with, including people I've worked with before, So, yeah, there's loads of them. Like Lenny Abrahamson. I think Lenny Abrahamson is one of the best directors in the world, and I would love to work with him again. I think he's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
In this world of inclusivity and diversity, do we think maybe the world is ready for a ginger James Bond? What do we think? Is that? Could we see that?
Okay, look.
Okay, look.
I'm playing James Bond. Yeah, it's true.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it's happening. No, I couldn't be out in the sun that long. He goes to a lot of fancy places, and I just can't be outside for that
That'll be
long.
a different chat with them. And this is the weapon you need, James. Sunscreen.
Yeah. It's a gun, and it's just full of sunscreen. You just shoot yourself with it. Yeah.
It feels like we're in this amazing sort of sweet spot of Irish actors like yourself just taking over the world. How does it feel to be in the middle of all of that?
I'm very, very proud to be Irish, and seeing all these amazing Irish actors and actresses just absolutely, and in lots of different, writers as well. So many amazing Irish books and bands and directors and everything across it's amazing. It's an incredibly impressive time. In terms of punching above our weight, it's incredible what's going on. Yeah.
The Hollywood part of all of that. I mean, do you dip in and tune out, or I know you and your dad were both nominated for Golden Globes last year.
That was really mad. That was really good
come
fun.
on, how cool is that?
It was great. But the truth is that everything that's amazing about my dad, I knew before he was nominated for any awards, and the same is true of my mum and my 3 brothers and everybody who I love. You don't need awards to know how special a person is, but it's cool when someone gets the nod. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm assuming that was a quiet night?
It was a quiet morning. Yeah, not a lot of chat, but yeah, that was loads of fun. Yeah.
It's a long way, I suppose, from your first date when you went to see a movie and you ended up seeing your dad on screen. Did that happen?
That was strange. Yeah. It was like my first date, and I forget how old I was, but it was either 15 and the movie was 16, or you know what I mean, or 14 and the movie was 15. Whatever it was.
You were 12 and the movie was 18.
That was what it was. But I was too young to buy the ticket, so first of all, I was really nervous about getting in. So the amazing girl that I was with had to buy the tickets for both of us, which is not a good look. And then I bought way too many sweets. And then we went in and I was like, I've bought too many sweets. And I was really nervous. And then one of the trailers was, I think, for Lake Placid or something like that. And my dad was in it. And I remember just seeing his big face looking down at me and feeling so terribly judged. It was absolutely awful.
For not what you have done, but what you were hoping to do.
Yeah. That's a horrible thing to say. But yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
You were right, it got weird. Eventually it got weird.
It did. I told you we'd get there in the end.